Today for writing, I want to teach you that fantasy writers may also begin collecting their ideas by thinking about the characters from other fiction stories that they read. So I'm going to read part of George's Marvelous Medicine by Roald Dahl, chapter 1. I'm going to read just a section and then I'm going to show you a picture, and I want to share with you what character I was thinking about as I was reading this description. So it starts on the bottom of page 6. "You're joking, Grandma." "I never joke," she said. "Beetles are perhaps the best of all. They go crunch." "Grandma, that's beastly." The old hag grinned, showing those pale brown teeth. "Sometimes, if you're lucky," she said, "you get a beetle inside the stem of a stick of celery. That's what I like." "Grandma, how could you?" "You find all sorts of nice things in sticks of raw celery," the old woman went on. "Sometimes it's earwigs." "I don't want to hear about that," George cried. "A big, fat earwig is very tasty," Grandma said, licking her lips. "But you've got to be very quick, my dear, when you put one of those in your mouth. It has a pair of sharp nippers on its back ends, and if it grabs your tongue with those, it never lets go. So you've got to bite the earwig first, chop chop, before it bites you." And then I wanted to show you the picture. When I read this section, I thought about the story of Hansel and Gretel, and they go into the woods, and there's an old lady who turns out to be a witch that is hunting for them. And as I was reading this in my head, I was kind of using the same voice that I use when I read her story, or read the story of her, read her parts. So today you're going to come up with some fictional characters. They can be based on maybe someone in your family. They don't have to be an old witch grandmother. They could be someone who's powerful. Come up with a fictional character or two and tell me some things about him or her. It could be someone in your life, but please don't use anyone from our school.